news conference started off the top with the governor really speaking about each victim one by one, naming all 14 of the victims, adding a little anecdote about each, who they were as a person, described by their families. Went on to even say, one anecdote that I thought was important, I want to highlight. One of the victims was a New Orleans native who their family members, said essentially they believed they would have wanted their life celebrated right now, even amidst this tragic event.
Right.
And we did see that over this past weekend. There were vigils held of celebration of some of these victims. He mentioned, that authorities right now are working to make sure that the bodies of the victims that are from New Orleans, they get a police escort to their respective funeral homes. Those who are out of town, they're going to make sure their family members get that police escort to the airport and get the victims there. But to your point, the FBI really went in depth here on, what led up to this incident, what they now know the suspect did. One of the things they outlined was a timeline of sorts, that the suspect cased New Orleans for months leading up to this attack. They know that he visited in October. He wore meta glasses, and for those who are not familiar with what meta glasses are, they look like regular glasses. They have like a pinhole camera on the corner that makes it innocuous to kind of record, take pictures, and even stream, on social media or other platforms. They know the suspect cased New Orleans again in October, made another trip back in November, and they say he was even wearing those meta glasses during the attack, although they don't know whether it was recording anything, and they certainly know that it wasn't streaming anything. As you noted, the mayor even talking in that news conference, one of the first questions that she was asked was about the safety in New Orleans and the bollard systems, systems in place to act as barriers. That comes after what we reported earlier, a Reuters report really saying that those barriers, they now believe, according to engineers, they wouldn't have prevented this. Those barriers being put in place for the Super Bowl and other events, that they can only withstand 10 miles per hour. And we know the driver in this attack was driving way beyond that.
Way beyond that. And we also learned that the suspect went to Cairo, and we're going to learn more information as we move through. A lot to unpack here. Alicia Nieves, thank you so much for starting us off there.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.